Hey, what's going on, family? It's Brother Coach D at IALLG.com, and we are always building bridges within to explore the world without. Before we dive into today's topic, understand that I'm on a fast. My energy is quite low, but I had to come on here and discuss this philosophy. I don't like to make excuses. I make ways. So, excuse the low energy or the not as enthusiastic tone. I'm actually very enthused. I just have to be very wise with the energy that I'm using. Okay. So today we're talking about the triangle philosophy, and I love the triangle philosophy. It is kind of what I use to. It's a basis, a framework that I use when I'm talking to my clients, when I'm talking to my students, and as we dive into it, you can understand it. What part of the triangle we need to use. All right. So the triangle is sacred geometry. It's a very powerful shape. Some people say that's the strongest shape in the galaxy and the universe. I'm not here to talk about all that. I'm here to talk about how I use it and how it shows on how it's useful and how to administer remedies to certain people, certain functions, right? So, you're probably here because you read my post on Facebook, and I talk about how I have, these particular archetypes of customers, right? So the one customer is the overcommitter, one's the chaser, and the other one is the seeker, right? And I want to break those archetypes down for just a moment, right? So the overcommitter, this is the people that they're always saying yes. They have a really hard time saying no, and they kind of wear themselves thin. Okay. The chaser is the person who's always kind of like I call them a success junkie. They're always trying to get something done. They're always trying to knock something out. They're always trying to prove themselves. And then we have the seeker. The seeker is the person who's always looking for challenges. They're more of a what I would call a quality over quantity when it comes to getting things done, right? And all of these three different people, these archetypes I love working with these people because they like to get stuff done. Like I said, they're action oriented people. It's just that this action orientation is a little off balanced, and using the triangle we can really start seeing what they need to do to bring themselves balance. So let's dive into it. All right, so the overcommitter, the person always saying yes, and we're going to look at the triangle. It's behind me. We're going to look at the triangle, right? So the overcommitters, these are people up here. They're at the very top, and they're always overcommitting. They're always saying yes. These people need to use what I call the left side of the triangle. They need to come down. See? This part of the triangle. So the triangle is really telling you three things that you need to operate in life. It's leveling up, it's leveling down, and it's stabilizing. See, the overcommitter needs to level down. They need to stop saying yes so much because they wear themselves thin. They typically have a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry because they want to meet all these responsibilities for other people. They take other people's responsibilities on themselves. It's not a very sustainable model for a healthy and happy life. You're up here. You need to take it on down. Now, what I call the success junkies, they're always, reaching for success. They need to learn how to stabilize. They need to come across, right? Those are the chasers. They're always chasing something. And what happens if you chase anything? It's running. And if you're always chasing, it means you're always running and you're never going to get what you actually want out of life. So you need to, take a lesson from the bottom of the triangle, from the base, and just be stable, relax, chill, and understand that you're doing enough. And the third type of person, the seeker, there's somebody that's kind of at the bottom here and they're searching for meaning. They need to level up. That means they need to challenge themselves just a bit more. And in challenging yourself, you're forced to grow and you're forced to evolve. You'll find that quality that you're looking for in life, right? So I wanted to just demonstrate, why I like to work with those three types of people, because they want to put in work. It's just how they channel the work that they're putting in. And I use the triangle philosophy, the triangle model, because that's that's the lesson. You got to be like the triangle. You got to know when to level down. You got to know when to level up. You also got to know when to level out. You know what I'm saying? And that's just for anybody, really, more than anything. That's for anybody who's going through, a situation in life. Where are you? What are you acting as? Are you the overcommitter? Are you the chaser? Are you the seeker? What archetype are you embodying? And that will help you determine what you need to do moving forward. All right. It's that simple, y'all. I just want to come on here and talk about the triangle philosophy. And as always, 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 if you're somebody who has a hard time even identifying what archetype you are, or maybe even what I just went over was a little over your head, or it didn't really just make sense to you, or you don't know how to level down, level up, or just stabilize, I want you to reach out, schedule your free consultation call, and I want you to join the academy ultimately. And maybe you don't, maybe you're not a good fit for the academy. That's fine too. But I want you to schedule that call. All you got to do is go to IALLG.com. Yes, IALLG.com. Hit the apply button, or schedule button rather. Hit the schedule button, and you'll be able to book a time with me. It's that simple. It's that, it's that straightforward. And what we'll do on this call, as always, is when I'm gonna get to know you, figure out where you're at, what your goals are. Number two, I'm gonna figure out where you're trying to go, what you want to build. And number three, I'm going to make sure that what I have to offer can actually help you. And if it doesn't, it's cool. You have a plan of action. But if it does, we can make another call, do another step, and figure out how we can get you enrolled and moving forward in your life. Well, that's it, y'all. This is Brother Coasty at IALLG.com. We are always building bridges within to explore the world without. With that said, peace, family.